Welcome back to another episode of the Revolutionary Girl Utena. So in the previous one, we had a really interesting episode with Touga and Akio kind of like competing for Utena. So we kind of like found out that Touga has developed quite a crush on Utena. I mean, we've seen, Touga pursuing Utena before, but it was never really clear whether he was treating it as kind of like a plaything or anything more seriously. But here we actually found out that he does have quite a crush on her, which is the first time, at least according to the play that we saw in the extra time, was the first time that he is feeling actual love. Right before it was just him being a playboy, but now he actually does have a genuine crush on Utena and is in a way competing against Akio, which is very interesting, right? He also is, if I understood that scene correctly, the person who picked out the earrings that Utena so much likes right now, right? So very interesting. And at the end of the episode, Utena almost recalled the past that happened with like Anshi and stuff being, tortured or tormented, but it slipped away in like a second. So Utena is getting there, but every single time that she almost recalls what was happening, Akio is there to, to suppress those memories, to suppress everything, and to replace those memories with himself, of course. So we are also gearing up towards a duel between Touga and Utena, which is gonna be no doubt great. So let's find out if it's gonna happen in this one. So if you wanna watch this uncut and unblurred, as always, on my Patreon down in the description, and let's go into the Revolutionary Girl Utena episode 36. And this opens the doorway of night by the coffin. I'm guessing the entire thing of them being stagnant in this academy is kind of like what they mean by being stuck in a coffin, right? At least that's what I think they're saying. Yeah, she's becoming more feminine. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, same. The revolution is supposed to be a good thing. That's what Anshi was waiting for. But why does it feel so bad? Anshi wanted a revolution for more princes to appear. He's trying the same thing that Akio did with Utena, but it's not working. Man, it's so weird that I'm actually kind of like rooting for them in a way. Because I don't like them, but God, I'm rooting for them in this situation. Oh. Because they're going against Akio's plans. We're not getting even an intro for it. What's happening there? They're way too close, yeah. Oh. This was a lot better, a lot less uncomfortable. Mm. He always wanted to be. Wow. Wow. It's a full confession. He actually poured out his heart. I don't think you're winning. Is this the duel that he's been talking about? Wow. I wasn't expecting her to say okay to this. Wow, I thought she was gonna chew him out. I am very surprised. I did not expect this to go this way. Okay, huh. Mm. Mm. She'll become the prince. Yep. But he wants to save her from the responsibility. Yep. Oh, that's what. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. Don't make yourself too comfortable, Sayonji. Yep. Kind of like forcing her. Ah. The pun. The pun. Oh, let's see this. The second duel of the episode, if you think about it. The first one was between Akio and Touga. And Touga actually got a bit of a dub there. But now this is the actual duel. I'm just nervous. I just can't see a perfect situation happening in any under any like circumstances with any result. Whoa. I also feel horrible for what must it feel like for Himemiya to see Utena just change like this. It mustn't feel good. Damn, those are some heavy strikes. They're fighting out of genuine love here. Both of them. Oh, what a shot. Oh! Nice! I think that means she won, right? Surely. Oh, I think so. Oh, oh no, wait, no. Oh no.
これで君は世界を革命するものとなった。だが、世界の果てにも、バラの花嫁にも、心を許してはならない。それが、俺に言える最後の言葉だ。まだそんなこと。さよなら、先輩。トーガ、終わったのかな。僕た
No, please.
今日はお疲れになったでしょう。どうかゆっくり休んでください。ああ、よかったね、姫宮。もう、君を狙う奴は誰もいないよ。ええ。あきおさん。
Come on. Come on. You need to remember.
ちゃんとベッドに入らなきゃ。
You need to remember.
姫宮。いたいた。
Ah! Oh, okay, so let's talk about first the duel before we go into the actual episode. Man, as much as like obviously Akio did some horrible stuff, so did Sionji. They are, at the end of the day, at least they're also like kids who are doing some wrong stuff. They are being assholes in their own way. They have done some inexcusable stuff even, especially Sionji and stuff. Like he's been getting way too physical. But even in saying all of that, there is some merit to be like, at least their love, and especially Toga's love. Did I say Akio? Or if I said Akio, I meant Touga. I don't know what I said. Either way, Toga's love is, it seems like genuine, and also it's a lot less, like they are both like very similar. Like Touga is like what, 2 years older than Utena. It is, when it comes to those circumstances, those parameters, it's way more normal and way less uncomfortable. It's just that he's a bit of an asshole and a bit of a playboy, right? But apart from that, okay, so he's been trying to save Utena here with this entire thing and didn't succeed at it, of course. I didn't think he would. And now she has the power to revolutionize the world, but of course she is also being puppeteered by none other than Akio. So it's Akio who has the power to revolutionize the world, not Utena. Until Utena remembers the flashback, until Utena remembers what it is that happened in her childhood, right? Which Akio is trying his hardest to keep hidden. But maybe this thing here at the end is going to be the key that opens the way to those memories, right? Maybe it is. It is obviously not gonna be a nice thing for. It's gonna be, and this is an understatement, saying that it's not gonna be a nice thing for Utena to see. But yeah, I feel like this might be a thing that's gonna awaken stuff in Utena. But also, I don't think that Utena is gonna take this particularly well, obviously, because of both. She cares for and loves both Anshi and Akio, and seeing this is not gonna be cool for her. And not only that, it also that she met eyes, it seemed like, with Anshi there at the end, right? If we saw that correctly, which is insane. It's even worse than someone like Nanami, who she just saw them, but nobody saw her back, right? But here, it seems like Utena and Anshi locked eyes at the last second there. So what's gonna come of that encounter? What's gonna come of that situation? What's gonna happen with the power to revolutionize the world? What's gonna happen with Akio and all of those things? We are gonna find out in the last few episodes. This was episode 36, so we have 3 more episodes to go and a movie. The scheduling for this is gonna end up being, I don't know how long the movie is, but because it is obviously not the length of 1 episode, what I'm gonna do is, so the current schedule is, of course, tomorrow there's gonna be episode 37, and then next week, Monday is gonna be 38, and then Tuesday is gonna be 29, but the movie is gonna be not on Wednesday, but I'm gonna skip Wednesday, and on Monday there's gonna be the movie. So just a schedule, because it's gonna take longer and more time slots to record. So a heads up, the movie is not gonna be on Wednesday. It kind of is a bit of an awkward time slot that we have right now. The way that this ends is gonna be, I can't do it on, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday if there's a movie on a Wednesday. So the movie's gonna be skipped over. Wednesday's gonna be skipped over to Monday when the movie's gonna air, and that's gonna be the last piece of Utena. Like, that's gonna be the conclusion, right, to Utena on the channel. So next week I'm gonna be asking you more about, you know, recommendations and stuff for a future series, but so be on the lookout for that, and think about it a bit, and then in next week I'm gonna ask about it. But yeah, that's gonna be all. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.